Hey everyone, Alex here. So glad you could join me. You know what day it is. It's Monday morning, and that means we're all about to hear that one classic question in English. How was your weekend? In this explainer, we are going to make answering that question feel easy and natural. Let's get right into it. There it is. 4 little words. But when your colleague or friend asks you this, does your brain just shut down? You know you did things. You had 2 whole days. But suddenly, your mind is totally empty. If that's ever happened to you, trust me, you are not alone, and you're in exactly the right place to fix it. So, here's what we've got on tap today. We're going to start by talking about that Monday morning feeling. Then, I'll give you a super simple answer formula. We'll walk through 2 different weekend stories, the adventurer and the recharger, then we'll build up your vocabulary toolkit, and finally, it'll be your turn to share. Sound good? Let's get started.
All right, first things first, let's really dig into why this simple question can feel, well, so huge sometimes. Do any of these sound familiar? You know that feeling when your mind just goes completely empty? Or you start worrying, oh, my weekends sound so boring. Or maybe you just fall back on the classic, it was fine, and poof, the conversation just dies. Look, this happens to so many people, but today, that all changes. Okay, here is the number 1 thing you need to remember. This is the key. When someone asks about your weekend, they're not asking for a Hollywood movie plot. They're just trying to make a simple, friendly connection with you. So remember, the goal isn't to perform, it's to connect. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get super practical. I'm going to give you a simple formula. Seriously, it's a game changer that'll make answering this question feel easy and totally natural every single time. Here it is. I call it the 3-layer answer. Think of it like building with 3 simple pieces. Step 1, you start with a general feeling. Step 2, you add just one specific detail. And step 3, you share the result, or how it all made you feel. Let me show you how it works. So, step 1, the simple feeling. Let's say your weekend was quiet. That's perfect. It's honest, it's easy, just it was quiet. Now, for step 2, we're going to add one small detail. So, what did you do during that quiet time? Maybe I finished my book. See that? We're not talking about climbing a mountain here. It's just a real, simple detail. And finally, step 3. How did that make you feel? I felt really refreshed. Okay, let's put all 3 pieces together. You get, it was quiet, I finished my book and felt really refreshed. Bam! Simple, complete, and it actually gives the other person something to talk about. It's perfect. All right, now that you've got the formula, let's see how it works in the wild with a couple of different weekend personalities. First up, the adventurer. This is for those weekends when you were busy and active. So for our adventurer, the main feeling is usually something like busy but fun. You know, you were running around, you did a ton of stuff, and maybe you're a little tired now, but man, was it worth it. Yeah, the adventurer's weekend is all about collecting news stories. Maybe you ran a bunch of errands, met up with a friend for some amazing ramen, or even stumbled upon a cool street market. It's just go, go, go. So, if we plug all that into our 3-layer formula, it sounds something like this. Step 1, the feeling. It was busy but fun. Step 2, the detail. I went to a street market and tried ramen. And step 3, the result. By Sunday, I was exhausted, so I just recharged at home. That's a fantastic, full answer. But hey, not every weekend is about running around, right? And that's totally okay. So let's talk about our second weekend type, the recharger. This is for all of us who love a calm, relaxing weekend. And this is so important to remember. Calm does not equal boring. A quiet weekend is your chance to totally reset and get your energy back. And honestly, what's more valuable than that? So a reset weekend could be anything, really. Maybe some quiet time at a cafe all by yourself. tidying up your apartment, which feels amazing, by the way, or just kicking back on the sofa and binge watching a new series.
So let's see how the recharger uses our formula. The feeling? It was really relaxing. The detail? I just chilled out at home and binge watched a series. And the result? I feel totally recharged for the week. See? The formula works just as beautifully for those quiet weekends.
Okay, we've used some really great words and phrases in those stories, right? So let's break them down and add them to your official weekend word toolkit so you can start using them. This phrase is such a lifesaver. Run errands. Instead of listing everything, I went to the supermarket, then the post office, then the bank, you can just say you ran errands. It's the perfect summary for a busy, productive afternoon. Oh yeah, this is a very modern word and one you'll hear all the time. So if you spent your whole Sunday afternoon glued to the TV watching 5, 6, 7 episodes of a show, you didn't just watch TV, you binged watched it. It just sounds so much better, doesn't it?
I love this word. Unwind. It's all about relaxing and just letting go of all the stress from work or school. You could say something like, "My weekend was great. I just needed to unwind."
And this phrase connects perfectly with our recharger weekend. You know, when you start the weekend feeling totally drained, but by Sunday night you're feeling stronger and more alive, that's what it means to pick up your energy. You're ready for the week.
Okay, here's a fun one. Once in a blue moon. It's an idiom, which just means it's a phrase where the words together have a special meaning. It means something happens very, very rarely. So if you did something special, you could say, "It was amazing. I only go to concerts once in a blue moon." It really emphasizes that it was a special treat.
Okay, we have the formula. We have the vocabulary. Now comes the most important part. It's your turn to put it into practice. The absolute best way to make this stick is to try it yourself right now. So take a second and think about your last weekend. And don't worry about the whole thing. Just pick one small, simple detail. What is it? Did you cook something delicious? Talk to a family member? Watch a funny movie? Just find that one little thing. Okay, got your detail? Now try building your own 3-layer answer around it. What's the feeling? What's the detail? And what's the result? And I would absolutely love to see what you come up with, so please share it in the comments below. And hey, if this was helpful for you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Thanks so much for watching and have an awesome week.